YouTube, what is up? As always, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jordan or JDunk. As always, you guys decide what you want to call me, but today we are looking at some BlackJack specialist gameplay. As you guys know, the contracts and BlackJack dropped today. Also some supply drops, weapons, DLC weapons, energy pistol, energy shotgun, and 2 melee weapons. But that's for a whole different video. Let's get into BlackJack. So, contracts that you have to complete to get your mercenary contract are 20 wins in any game mode. I did mine in free for all. You know, if you get top 3, it counts as a win. Easy moolah. And then the other part was 50k score, which you could probably play some objective to get more score. Free for all and TDM are not that good for score. So once you complete those, you get to unlock BlackJack. You get the mercenary contract to unlock him for 60 minutes. Now, a little rant about BlackJack. I don't like how he is timed for 60 minutes. I mean, I was expecting a new specialist that we could have open to us all the time. You know, that's why I don't understand Vonderhaar and the boys at Treyarch can put in the whip, the dab, you know, Drake's dance, all that crap, but they can't give us a fresh new specialist for all of us to use. I understand where they were coming from, that they didn't want the whole lobby to be straight BlackJack, but there's a lot of dominant specialists in this game. So it would be very rare that a whole lobby would be 6v6 BlackJack only. So, kind of disappointed that, you know, he's not permanent. You only get him for 60 hours a week. But, you know, at least it's something for you to go towards. It's something new and fresh in the game. So, you know, we can't blame them that much. So, getting right into it. As you guys already know, you know his abilities. I'm not going to go into them too much. Unless you live under a rock, you've already seen all the YouTube videos from the past week. But as you see in the bottom right corner, every time you get a kill... Oh, by the way, I'm using Rogue ability in this gameplay. Every time you get a kill, that meter comes up for Rogue in the bottom right corner. The difference between Rogue and other specialists is that Rogue doesn't build up over time. Okay, Rogue is straight built from kills. You know, and that's kind of how most of the specialists should have been. You know, you would have to get a certain amount of kills to get it. I actually kind of agree with that very much. So I do like that, Vonderhaar. Props to you for that move. But I am running overclock in this gameplay, so you can see it takes like one less kill to get the meter full. So as you can see, I have my rogue meter full, and the last enemy that I killed was a sparrow. So you can see that I have her bow in the right hand corner. I'm not much of a sparrow fan, so as you guys know, you can run around and hunt somebody for what specialist weapon you want. As you can see right there, I got a Ripper, and earlier in the gameplay I got the same thing, and you can actually flip the specialist weapon that you want to use. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm going to be honest, you know, you don't really want to be using Hive or something like that, Gravity Spike. So you can go hunt down, you know, Annihilator, a Scythe, a Purifier. You can go hunt down the very dominant specialist weapons in the game. So you're going to see I put in a little bit of work with the Sparrow. I'm not the greatest Sparrow user. I remember in the beta it was a lot of fun, but I don't know what they did to it when they released the game. It's not as good as it was back then. Oh yeah, and a quick note about BlackJack. I find it very convenient that on the battlefield, he's going to steal other people's weapons. You know, that just fits him perfectly because he's been stealing our crypto keys, your COD points if you're into buying that, your duplicates that you burned, you know, so he's just a thief everywhere. So, kind of like what Treyarch and the boys did with that. They knew he's a thief. They know he's always stealing our crypto keys, giving us nothing that we want. So, you know what? What's his specialist abilities? To steal other people's crap. You know, I just think it fits very well with BlackJack himself. So, this gameplay is coming to an end. We're going to transfer over to a second segment of gameplay where I'm going to use, I believe it's called Gambler, where you can steal specialist abilities instead of weapons. So as you see right there, I got another Sparrow. So just keep in mind when you're using Rogue, one, you have to be getting kills. Time does not fill the specialist meter. And two, overclock is a decent perk to run when you're using rogue, just because it takes about one less kill to fill up your whole rogue meter. So as you can see here, we die right here. This gameplay is about to cut out in a second, and we're going to get into the gambler portion of this video in a second.
Safeguard.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. As you can see, we got a stronghold gameplay. In the bottom right corner, you can see we got the gambler ability for BlackJack. So let's get right into it. Gambler, as you can see, it's actually charging really fast. It's one of the faster charging abilities in this game. I do have overclock on, so that's making it, you know, just even more, even quicker. You know, that bar's just filling and filling and filling. So with Gambler, you're going to see once the meter fills, you're going to get a random specialist ability. It's not like Rogue where you have to kill to get the ability. Alright, immediately as that meter fills, you're going to get an ability. So my best advice is to, as soon as you get it, either use it right away or re-roll it, so you can just keep cycling through abilities, because you can get like a crap ton of abilities in one game. You know, if you're going ham-bony, you're eating fools up, you're going to get a lot of abilities. So if you were paying attention, as you can see, when my bar filled, I actually had overdrive. But also another cool feature with this is that you can automatically re-roll to a random specialist ability. You know, and it's very risk versus reward. You know, there's some abilities you don't want. Well, I'm not going to say don't want, excuse me, because maybe you guys are into that thing. But I'm going to be straight up. I really don't want an overdrive. I really don't want a rejack or a glitch. So, you know, if you're feeling your luck, you can go ahead and switch it. But if you get something like a Vision Pulse active camo, just keep it. You know, you could re-roll and get something awesome like kinetic armor or heat wave. But you know, it's just not worth the risk. So my advice is really don't flip the specialist ability unless you think that your luck is good and you're going to get something outstanding. So for the most part, just use your ability right away, because you're going to get more and more chances. As you can see, I didn't get too many kills in a row, so like the meter wasn't filling that quickly. But like I said, if you're going really hard, if you're in a very good lobby of kids that aren't that good, you're going to be getting Gambler over and over and over again. So just pop it right away if you can. Just keep gaining those abilities. And yeah, you guys just keep doing you in the lobby. So my overall opinion on BlackJack, yes, it's cool, yes, it's fun, but I was really expecting Treyarch to bring us something different. I mean, we've been using the same specialists and abilities for almost 7 months now. That's probably not right math, but it's not that serious. Over half a year, we've been using the same specialists, same abilities. You know, people have gold heroes, stuff like that. We wanted something new. We wanted something fresh to bring to multiplayer. So I'm going to say BlackJack is kind of a disappointment, because you're just stealing things we've been using for the whole time now. So I get what Treyarch tried to do. They didn't want to make, you know, a whole other specialist that, you know, maybe is unbalanced, and then they would have to patch it or stuff like that. But I felt that they could have put a little bit more work into the specialist, because it has been a long time since they announced it. Like, I'm pretty sure in the very first DLC is when there was a leak for it. So all that time until now, I feel like they really could have, you know, brought something cool and innovative to the game, something new for us to enjoy. Because I'm not going to say this game's getting stale, but you know, for the most part, everyone has experienced everything there is to in this game. So, you know, it's nice to keep it fresh and updated. So, you know, this will probably be the last specialist we get. Not sure what Vonderhaar and the boys are going to do. Maybe they'll update the time you can use them and stuff like that. But, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm happy the contracts are out. It gives me a goal to go towards when I'm actually playing this game. You know, it gives me some incentive. So, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the Specialist BlackJack gameplay. You know, I was going hard right as his contracts dropped. You know, I want to try to get this video as fast as possible. It took a little while. Your boy's having internet problems. If you guys have Cox Communications, ask mommy, ask daddy, or if you're a grown-up, switch it yourself because you don't want them. They fail you all the time. Not a good internet company. You do not want any part of Cox Communication. Mom, I want Fios or Comcast. But as always, guys, it's been your boy Jordan or JDunk. Please like, comment, and subscribe as it helps out the channel. Tell me, guys, what you think about BlackJack if you got him. And as always, we'll catch you later. Peace.